you, Ramesh. Firstly, I'd like to thank you on behalf of their beautiful bridesmaids. Is it working, everyone? Yeah. I'd like to thank you on behalf of the beautiful bridesmaids for your toast and kind words, and also for choosing me to be your best man. Secondly, I'd just like to warn you all that I am a little nervous making this speech today. In fact, it's about the third time I've stood up from a warm seat with a piece of paper in my hand. I've been advised that when doing a speech and feeling nervous, to just take a look around the room at the audience and imagine you're all naked.
You're lucky boy.
Apart from the odd exception, it's not working too well. Well, what a beautiful venue this is. Although there's a few things that I've been sworn to secrecy about, what a perfect place to tell you what I can about this man. My friend, who so far has been welcomed into Maria's family. My good old mate, Ramesh, who first introduced himself to me in the late 80s as Ram Jam 90. The junior of Dunia. That's where it all began for us, on a farm where we used to work long hours together. Thinking he was hip, the young and upcoming raver could be found jigging up and down to Essex Press, looking forward and taking every opportunity he could to sign his name in the dust as Ram Jam 90. Then there was the love years. Mr. Lover Lover. There it is, that look of horror on Ram's face. But don't worry, mate, we haven't got time to go down that road. But if anyone wants to see me later at the bar for the gossip. People sometimes suggest I'm something of a big brother to Ram, but I have to disagree. I see myself more as a father figure. I've watched him suckle from a bottle. I've seen him stagger about naked. I've even... I've even dressed and undressed him. Also cleaned up his mess. And that was all just this morning. While scouring the internet for ideas for this speech, I decided to look up his date of birth to see if there was any momentous events that may have taken place on that day. Unfortunately, nothing much seemed to have happened. It was all quite boring, actually. Although I did find out that the nurses on the ward where he was born still refer to that day as Ugly Tuesday. Now, one thing I wanted to learn, man, as you wander down the road of marital bliss, is that man and woman are not the same. We're just not made to understand each other.
Yeah. It's true.
We do not think the same. For example, you will never give a monkeys if nobody notices your new haircut. You'll never have to lug a big bag of useless stuff about wherever you go. You, without any thought, would know who Ron Jeremy is. And Michael Bolton does not live in your universe. You will never need to shave below your neck. You understand why Beavis and Butthead were funny. That is okay. You have the ability to quietly enjoy a car journey from the passenger seat. You will never need to leave the room to make an emergency crotch adjustment. You'll just do it. You can go into a toilet without a support crew. And finally, you don't have to curl up to a hairy arse every night.
Again.
Now, on a more serious note, the lovely Maria, who I've also known for many years, probably longer than I've known Ramesh, and as everyone here today knows, you are a wonderful woman. And you look absolutely beautiful today, and you really do deserve a wonderful husband. And just to assure you, whatever it takes, I will not rest until I get to the bottom of exactly what's gone wrong here. Now, if you'd all like to stand before I end this speech and offer a toast to Ramesh Maria.
Ramesh Maria.
I'd like to leave you all with one thought that I, for one, can relate to. If you don't marry someone you can live with, you marry someone you can't live without. And in this case, these two really have married the right people. It's a bride and groom. Everybody enjoy their evening.
Thank you.